All right, after 6.5 months of Illuminati dominating Crucible, especially on defense and especially with Odin, it seems like that is going to be coming to an end with this new character that's coming out. So we've got the Magistrix of the Shi'ar. So time to jam. Space Pirates, Renegade Spacers, Ragtag Freelancers. Call them what you want in your free time, but they're the Starjammers to Nick Fury and Strike. This new squad is blasting your way soon, starting with the first new recruit, Lilandra. And I have never heard of Lilandra before this, so I decided to look her up. And apparently she was the wife of Professor X. I guess before Cassandra Nova, who I guess Cassandra Nova was in Deadpool 3 as the main antagonist. So pretty interesting there. The Magistrix of the Shi'ar will also feature a first of its kind event that'll provide her character shards, which we'll cover today. Kinda. Lilandra will be one of the 4 big names you'll need to recruit Professor X, along with Old Man Logan, Shadow King, and Odin. So make sure you review the event details below, along with her abilities. So she is going to be the last of the 4 characters leading into the overarching story of Professor X, which makes sense if she's the wife of Professor X, or the first wife of Professor X. So it definitely makes sense, and it's going to tie in the end of this whole X-Men storyline saga that we've been doing, building up to Professor X. So that's pretty awesome. So Lilandra Nuramani, I'm terrible at reading these names, a noble warrior of the Shi'ar Empire. Also, Shi'ar Gladiator is from the same empire, I don't know, faction force peoples, was forced into exile when her ruthless brother Diken seized the throne and ruled with tyranny. On the run, she allied with the X-Men and the rebellious Starjammers, proving herself a brilliant strategist and fearless leader in the fight to reclaim her empire. With her unwavering courage and powerful allies, Lilandra rose to become the Magistrix of the Shi'ar, shaping the fate of the galaxy through war, diplomacy, and unbreakable resolve. So she is going to be a protector for the Starjammers. She uses her high health, resistance, and focus to keep her allies alive and allies on their feet. She packs a punch while applying important negative effects to enemies and offers key protections in Crucible. Crucible team, that's right. She punishes the teams that utilize barrier, incredible, by applying offense down on an enemy's turn. If that enemy has barrier, who has barrier a lot? That's right, Odin has barrier a lot. On any turn, if Lilandra doesn't have exhausted, she flips vulnerable on herself and all Starjammer allies to regeneration. She is literally flipping vulnerable every single turn on anyone's turn. Enemy, ally, summon, it doesn't matter. In Crucible, Lilandra is vital to countering big name teams. Enemy Cosmic Protectors can't gain taunt, and if she has her full Starjammer team by her side, enemies can't gain speed up. And her allies can't gain slow. Do you know how large this is? Who spawns with speed up? Illuminati. Who puts slow out? Turn 2, because obviously Shuri goes first, but she puts out slow with her special, and then Hank Pym puts out slow with his ult. So no slow coming out from Illuminati, and they don't get speed up, which is a big part of their kit, which is why Superior 6 and Vulture has become kind of a mainstay on offense to take that team out. So we have the traits: Hero, Cosmic Skill, Protector, and Starjammer. Guess what? Another skill character you can take up to level 105. Hell yeah, we've needed these. Also, probably a great pick for Dark Dimensions because Cosmic Skill is extremely rare. I know we have Thanos Endgame, but like Gamora before that was a mainstay because it was cheap and you needed skill. So Cosmic Skill, this is going to be a great Dark Dimension character already before even looking at the kit. So with the basic Royal Strike, attack primary target for 280% damage, apply offense down for 2 turns. If Gladiator is an ally, apply assist now to a random Gladiator ally. Cool. If primary target has barrier, gain 1 deflect. In Crucible, instead, apply +1 deflect to self and all allies. And then the ISO counterattack assist is attack primary target for 210% damage, plus 17% piercing. Apply offense down for 2 turns. This primary target has barrier, gain 1 deflect. In Crucible, apply deflect to self and all enemies. So Striker looks pretty interesting, just giving more deflex, but it'll be interesting to see the other Starjammers to see if you really need that extra deflect or not. So let's go to the ult, because the ult's going to go off turn 1. Imperial Rain, energy cost 6/6, so this will be going off turn 1. Or the special, you could do either or, which is really nice if you're using it on offense. So in Crucible, clear all barrier on all enemies. Already an incredible move. If this character has 3 or more Starjammer allies, clear all positive effects on each enemy. Also, really, really good. Attack all enemies for 200% damage. Bonus attack all enemies 2 times for 200% damage. So it's attacking 3 times for 200% damage each. And then in Crucible, apply trauma to all enemies on each attack. So we're going to be getting trauma 1, trauma 2, and trauma 3. So we're going to have 3 turns of trauma on this team, except for Odin, obviously, because Odin can't gain trauma. On kill, clear all negative effects on self and all Starjammer allies, then apply immunity for 2 turns and safeguard for 2 turns to self and all Starjammer allies. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked or counter-attacked. So this is really, 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 really strong, and you might want to save this to get a kill so that you get immunity, safeguard, and all that kind of good stuff. Let's go to the special. Shi'ar Assault. Energy cost 4/4. Clear all barrier on all enemies. Attack primary target for 330% damage and apply defense down for 2 turns and slow for 2 turns. Rebound chain to 4 adjacent targets for 330% damage and apply 1 offense down and 1 heal block. So this is just like the Omega Red Phoenix Force special where he goes down the line essentially. Bury yourself and all allies for 20% of this character's max health. If Groot is an ally, apply 2 regeneration for 2 turns and 2 taunt up to a maximum of 3 to a random Groot ally. So we don't know what the reworks are. We don't know what the other characters are. So I guess this is a call out to Groot. I'm not sure if this is a throwaway call out or if this is going to be an actual call out. So if you think about like Mephisto has a call out to like Ghost Rider allies, but that was kind of a throwaway just for lore purposes, for storyline purposes. So I don't know if this is just for storyline or if Groot is getting a rework. That remains to be seen. That'd be awesome. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Counterattack does break this chain. Unlike the ult, this cannot be counterattacked. If this character has 3 or more Starjam or allies, this attack cannot be counterattacked, which is awesome. You're going to have the full team. What's also really, really nice is 3 or more. Also, I think it said somewhere else 3 or more. I can't remember where. 3 or more in the ultimate as well. So this leaves room for theory crafting. Like if you want to throw APOC in there, if you want to throw Ares in there, if you want to throw Super Skrull, Dormammu for some revives. So this is allowing, it's 3 or more. So that means 4 characters total from the Starjammer allies. So this allows for theory crafting. Thank you, Scopely. This is what we want, especially in Cosmic Crucible. Let us theory craft. Let us bring our big toys in. Let us throw in a nice 5th to take out a big name team. And then going into the passive, the first time this character drops below 50% health, summon a Gladiator. So literally, you're summoning Gladiator. So I'm presuming he's going to spawn with Taunt, Safeguard, Defense Up, and Immunity. So he's going to be pretty beefy right off start, and his stats are going to scale, obviously, with Lilandra's stats as well, like all summons do. This can only trigger once per match. Figured that's pretty normal. On any turn, if this character does not have Exhausted, flip all vulnerable on self and all Starjammer allies to regeneration. That is nuts. That is so strong. And that means they're always going to have regeneration because everybody's putting out vulnerables with raiders, skirmishers, all that good stuff. Even Room Rules will just put out vulnerables nowadays, or Cabal. So guess what? Cabal is not going to be able to even touch this team if they're on defense. But don't get any ideas. Do not put them on defense. Don't be a douche. Don't be that guy. But yeah, this is really nuts. And then on enemy turn, if that enemy has barrier, apply offense down up to a maximum of 3 to that enemy, which that's pretty incredible. You're always applying offense down to someone that has barrier, so they are essentially tickling you, which is incredible. And then you're going to summon a Gladiator who they're also going to tickle. They're never going to get through that Gladiator. That's awesome. And then in Crucible, enemy Cosmic Protectors cannot gain Taunt. So that is really interesting. That's Captain Britain. No, I'm pretty sure he's a protector. I think he's cosmic. I don't know. I think that's Captain Britain though. In Crucible, if this character has 4 or more Starjammer allies, so this is tied to 4 or more, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So this is kind of meh that it's 4 or more, so you do need the full team. Enemies cannot gain speed up, which means Hank Pym will not give speed up on spawn to the Illuminati allies, which makes them so fast because Shuri is at 133 speed plus speed up is ridiculous. Hank 127 plus speed up, obviously really good. And then this character and all Starjammer allies cannot gain slow. So again, stopping that slow from Shuri special, stopping that slow from Hank Pym ult, all the good things that we're stopping slow from. So far, this team, the first character out of the 5, looks pretty nuts so far and looks to be the answer to Illuminati. It'll be interesting to see if this is going to be the answer to Illuminati and Odin or just Illuminati. So that remains to be seen. But let's get into how she's going to get released and what we are doing for Lilandra. So we're rolling out the red carpet for Lilandra with a special multi-week event that calls on everyone to deploy their roster across multiple game modes in order to unlock this Royal Starjammer. During this time, Lilandra's character shards will not be available for purchase, and there will be no orb containing her shards. So you're not buying her, you're not core orbing her, you're doing nothing. Engagement is the only way you are going to unlock this character, which sounds amazing. It sounds awesome, but I am slightly skeptical, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Engagement by playing the game modes outlined below will be the only way to unlock Lilandra for the time being, so there's no time to waste. Micron Crystal, dude, I just, if I read these wrong, don't roast me, because these are some made-up words by just people, okay? To collect Lilandra. Your mission is to collect as many Micron crystal fragments as you can. Micron crystals grant progress to the Age of X Lilandra milestone, which rewards Lilandra character shards. Lilandra locks at 3 stars, just like everybody has recently, and you can earn up all the way up to 7 yellow stars if you are highly engaged throughout the event. Now, I am going to absolutely roast Scopely if this is not pure engagement. I'm going to be really pissed off, honestly, if this is not pure engagement, because everybody watching this video, everybody on Twitch are super engaged people. I expect every single one of you people to unlock Lilandra and get her up to 7 stars if you are highly engaged. I expect that. That is an expectation they have now set, and they need to meet that. So where to collect crystals? Mine Micron crystals from events. Play Cosmic Crucible events. So playing Cosmic Crucible, awesome. If you're on this channel, you probably love Cosmic Crucible because it's the best game mode there is. The Starjammer Showcase. This is my hesitation here. So the Starjammer showcases are normally gated by stars, right? Because you can usually do the storyline mission fine with the provided characters, but then you need 3-star, 4, 5, 6, and 7-star on the detailed character, on the character that they're specifying. So I'm hoping this is just, hey, you have to spend showcase energy, just like we have the web milestone event for spending showcase energy, because if this is star gated, this does not require engagement. This requires buying the other characters to allow yourself the engagement to then unlock Lilandra. So if that is what they consider engagement, that's not okay, and I will absolutely voice my opinion about that and make sure they know, because that would not be okay at all. And then additional upcoming events. So this sounds pretty interesting. We also have Lilandra Red Stars. So during this event, the only way to acquire Red Stars for Lilandra is from the Battle Pass. So this is going to be like Ares, where you get the Red Stars from the Battle Pass, but no shards from the Battle Pass, just the Red Stars. And you'll naturally make progress by participating in the above PvP game modes, but make sure you complete all the available Battle Pass milestones to obtain all of her Red Stars. So one thing we did ask, and I might get in trouble for saying this, I didn't see confirmation if we could say this or not. I'm saying it, I don't care. Scopely can get mad at me. She is not Dark Promotion credits. She is not Dark Promotion credits. She is not Dark Promotion credits. And we're hoping to avoid the mishap that happened with Ares when Ares was supposed to go live as Red Stars and he was DPC. She is not DPC, but she will be exclusive to the Battle Pass. So I'm assuming You will not be able to open orbs in the red star orbs to get her higher up, since she's going to be pay gated in the battle pass, presumably. Hopefully you get at least 3 or 4 red stars. That's not said here either, so I'm hoping you get at least 3 or 4 red stars in the battle pass without having to pay, and then you can get that 5, 6, and 7 by getting the premier pass. That's yet to be seen. Hopefully I will relay that onto the devs, that feedback onto the devs as well. But that's it. It looks like Illuminati is finally going to be dead on defense. We're finally going to have a counter to them, which I'm super excited for. I really hope this is going to include the Odin variants as well, because everybody's been putting Illuminati Odin on defense. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But until next time, this has been Duelim. Later, MSFers.